I am a most... Excuse me, what would you like to... These are made using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They... Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and... It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone... This is a favorite among our regulars. Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of... all of them?
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet. Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and...
Sure. And is there anything... I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dishes cost in total? Around 20,000 mora. Then, I'll just have some All right. A bowl of vegetarian noodles, was it?
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started, is it? Because she actually...
I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora? An astrologist's mind, especially the act of and danger.
So, not eating the dish, but it feels kind of bad? Oh, yes, You don't use more to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Hello, how may I help you?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. If I may, you must be talented indeed. From your clothes, you're most likely... I have a recipe for golden crab with... It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour.
Golden crab. Golden crab! Golden crab! Then with your skills in the kitchen...
Ugh, too salty.
I don't know if my mic works. So I will be on that
Ugh,
grind.
too salty.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I am a little hungry. This aroma is... Wow, it's incredible. Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must. I mean, I see that it's no boast. I suppose it wasn't too much. It's nothing. Nothing at all. If we travel north from here, we should reach... What deep mystery shall we acquire? Whew, that was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous... Paimon's not that's because you... Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing either. That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride? Let's...
There's no need. Now shoot.
Huh?
Cease your pretension picking up people on the road.
What are you saying? If you don't want to get on...
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said and all will come. If I lose, I'll pay you. How about it? If you...
You've pushed it too far. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of...
Don't fret, it's just a few... You said earlier that there was nothing amazing.
You're finished!
Everyone hold hands! Incoming! I must leave now.
Test subject.
Let me scribe.
This Mona is weaker than mine. I don't like it.
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide.
Can you hear me?
What did you think?
Through the...
Did that satisfy
Can you
your
hear me?
expectations?
Oh no, if you can or not.
Such things. Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are... Though it may take more time... But you did hit some... That's because to that star, anything related to you... That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined,
has
I
a
might
big
be able to gain new
arcana.
insight into your fate.
She's pretty... Ah.
Whatever the case...
That's interesting.
Alright, I'm rested.
So you
Let's
can
get
hear
this
me?
journey to
Okay.
Mons-
I was having some
thought-
complications with a mic. A lot. Okay. I'm just... Well, this whole setup took like 2 hours. It would not work. And I also had to go like downstairs to play Pokemon Go with my brother. So
Are you ready?
yeah, it took a
Don't
lot
shame your
longer.
master now. We're about to meet that successor. I guess. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders. My astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name... Allow me to demonstrate. From the present station and movement of the stars... I see. So that successor is...
Doesn't that sound like
We will meet her here Well, that's all the information we need. It seems that even Never mind, I'll explain in detail.
Wow, it's you, Miss Honorary Knight. And Paimon, too, you're back.
That's
He's
her.
a little clean.
The successor to great knowledge.
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
But my predictions can't be mistaken.
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend.
My readings told me as much. But before...
Mystical arts? I
See ya.
don't get it. Mommy... So Klee's mother is the friend and...
Yes. As well versed in astrology...
Well, Klee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge,
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but... yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement?
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not... Ah, I remember now. I buried... Wait for me. I'll be right back. Klee, don't just run off. Don't...
I'll help her pack these things back in. You... Looking at...
We're here. This is it. Let's... It can't be. I put a... Ah! Dendro's lines. We could talk... Steady us. Yep. Speed of light.
Decided by destiny. Incoming. Hey!
Found it. It's this box. Glad it wasn't damaged in the... Retrieval complete.
You're back at last. The wait was I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. It dropped from Klee's backpack, so I... Never mind that.
We did. It's a...
That's wonderful.
Huh? Well, it's...
Borrowed?
But since you're here for the box...
You used it to...
Oh, you want...
You haven't broken it.
No, it's not... It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, is that hag's the thing she wanted back after 50? I'm finished.
Am I in it was you? I don't know anything. Well, if you...
Impossible. Astrology can see... After having...
That's so sad. Maybe you...
That's... too difficult. Yes. I mean, no. You...
Well, then you'll just have to...
Stop talking about it. I'll just have to stick... But what will I do about my
About that?
The Adventurers Guild? Oh,
Astra Abyssosk. I see. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt. Although we have a few specialists who could... I believe that if the astrologist you... All right. Then...
The person who placed the seal is interesting. Let me see. I see. So, if you...
All right.
Holy moly, now we just need to go back to Catherine and...
No need.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I never thought this troublesome seal would...
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course. To express my thanks, I shall rent...
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out.
Yes, of course, I understand.
I mean...
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something, but...
I guess I don't have any other choice.
Great! Then we are agreed. I will go prepare the document.
Thanks for your help. Also, without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, but I promise that I'll do a Thank you. I wish you both safe
How is she gonna make a... Maybe we should come...
It's shocking how much work there.
And she's been handling it alone?
Huh? You're...
Aren't you Ningguang's servants?
We are Miss... It has been several days. They commissioned God still.
Is that so?
I'm afraid it's not... Even when it's time for her, she couldn't possibly be using...
Oh,
It's when we first...
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's dick... Speaking of...
Of course, we've been...
That's good news. We're sick. It's about time.
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ning.
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer. We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there. Person standing over there. That's Ganyu. We finally found her. Ganyu!
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. I shouldn't.
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore?
That's why you're here? You want me to come back?
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide when the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time, and my Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Qixing gave, I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Juyun Karst, looking at the clouds floating.
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Cloud Retainer?
One merely jests. One...
Wow, you Adept...
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well. A matter leaves you at an impasse. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for... yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from...
Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it!
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head, when one was still taking care of her. One was pestered most often.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down. The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she... So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for...
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
One's intention was merely to...
And you did the exact opposite.
Be that so? But returning to Ganyu, one cannot help but feel that remaining... One will tell you more about her, if you should... Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Juyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But, just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Juyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Juyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Juyun Karst. At her back, she should be in the southern part of Mount
Huh, is that so? Let's...
Why did you come here?
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud. The training is much to her
Is it...
No, I'm aware of your strength. If you're ready. We're way behind schedule.
gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with. A really awesome shooter!
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised. We've completed the task. I agree. You possess many qualities.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do?
The training's not over yet.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other...
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is...
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demon.
Huh. So it's Shao. That cold-hearted...
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe he's already waiting for me.
Of course we are!
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful wait.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us.
Shao is such a...
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human. Always instead of explaining yourself to me, you should...
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, the trial I've prepared for you will
Yes.
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed. Circling on our heads. Delve into... Don't blink!
hesitate!
I must leave no stone unturned.
I'll be fine.
All hail!
With sword comes shadow.
This way, Turtle. Leave it all to me. I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Decided by destiny. Nowhere to hide.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll?
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back. Only you.
Xiao always has such strong.
From tomorrow on.
I have to.
Another one of those pesky visits. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu.
Pesky visitor? So even.
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis. I've finally come upon. Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim. Huh. He can handle any battle, but talking to.
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an Adeptus in.
Perfect! I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow. Straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions.
For free? Do you mean that you charge?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that it would be unfair to other people if you got everything you.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of a person of your age should focus on work and.
Are you a real Adeptus? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money? Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real.
Nobody. Ganyu, don't.
It's not his I thought that coming back to Juyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me. But being questioned by him made me realize that But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true. Just believe.
All right. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That if I'm proven right, I'll return to Juyun.
It's a step in the right direction.
I'm still.
Come on, Ganyu. We're almost.
I suppose you have a point.
That's right. Where do you want to go?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
The smell of the sea breeze.
Ganyu,
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh. It's true.
Well, when I think about my time, it put me in a certain mood.
Is that? It is! It's I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here.
Lady Ganyu, why are you calling her that?
Please don't also start calling me that. Allow me to introduce.
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and
Uncle Tian is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the same rank as Ningguang?
hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wit. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and...
Uncle Tian is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble...
What an honor to receive such high...
Uncle Tian, please. A person of your standing should really stop calling me...
My apologies. It's not intentional. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qi...
Oh, so you've been friends for many...
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary.
Talking about secretaries... Oh, I don't know if I should bring it up.
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I...
I don't know myself, really. She's all... May I trouble you to meet her at you?
With pleasure. So...
She's back in character. Just like that, huh? Let's move then.
The stars are fading. I don't know why.
Indeed, it has been a while, Weishin. I heard that you've...
Abusing his status as a...
Don't...
Ganyu's not a...
So...
They're obvious, without any evidence.
I see.
Well, is there...
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario, all right? Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember...
In that case... I know what you mean, Ms. Ganyu. Ms. Ganyu plans...
Exactly. Let's start with one...
Yes, you're...
Aha, we meet...
That won't be necessary, should we need to place...
What? Ugh.
Well... Huh.
Don't let that... If you don't believe...
You know Second Life...
Of course. Ugh, I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll read...
Oh, of course. I'll read line by line and word... Ah, here that exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept...
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the
I told you so. Just...
But...
He might have destroyed...
Aha!
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenter. Thank you for shining.
Oh, please.
It's all right, Weishin.
Oh, that's...
Ah, welcome. I'm usually...
Jinxa really is
Hey, I heard that.
Master Lu,
Why would the Qixing...
Dongsheng bought some.
Oh, it's...
Sure enough, Miss. Could we perhaps?
But... as for... But some trouble, since you need...
So that's what happened.
I'll leave you to it.
Take back the warehouse.
Wait, I think
Oh, Paimon Season 2!
they must be plotting.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu.
Ever since Osai, we won't call. Besides, my intuition.
Then what are we waiting? Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
It's time for a flash free. Frozen food.
Commit it to memory.
Let me scroll.
Leave it all.
Incoming. Hey! Ha!
This may turn a little.
Delved into death. Don't blink. Fate is upon you. Speed of light. With sword comes shadow. Shadows of fate. Don't blink.
Steadiest.
Incoming.
I think you've had enough.
Playin.
We just taught you. If you don't, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth. There's no...
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the...
Fine. If you really want to know, then
About to...
pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with...
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Jinxa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be...
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels...
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? I swear, I only came here to pick berries.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I also...
uh,
I misjudged the situation and offended you. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs...
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you...
Paimon's in!
Darn you.
What's your choice, then?
I'll get back to my berries.
a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock up.
No worries. So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hair churls. Let's show them what we got.
Let me scry. Yeah, don't blink. Cut to the chase. Speed of light. Good.
Hey,
Shadows of fate. Incoming.
share my knowledge.
Decided by destiny. With sword from shadow.
All clear. Quick, let's look around for the invoice.
Send one. Silly churl.
This one is an invoice from One Man Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too.
Leave it all to me.
astrologers must rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them.
Oh, I hope it wasn't.
I promise to help. Look, it's agreed.
Isn't it? I told you that all I do.
Groundless act, but I sincere.
No. No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any
Haven't I made myself clear?
What?
He's talking with time for that.
Mr. Dongsheng, can you...
I...
Do you admit...
Indeed. Oh? I don't think you'll need...
Yes. I'm your enemy to think. You can...
Pitting your opponent. That's how Uncle T... I figured that is... So, I decided...
I'm really...
Ganyu solved both.
Oh, you...
that's not the...
Then let me treat...
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Oh, come on.
If it's just a meal.
Actually, I've already... Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my...
Sure.
That's so kind of... Oh?
Oh, no, I don't...
With pleasure.
Even though I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilions.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, I can't compare myself to...
I disagree.
Over the years... At first, But after all...
So, what...
The fact that you'll help her. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for.
Huishin, I never... Witness. It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history. But I've always Huishin, you've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor. They rely on me.
Oh, of course.
Hooray!
Even if I've really been supplanted, I won't let you down. Regardless, I'm afraid that no time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss.
Baisha, are you okay? Look who's...
You even have enough time for
Not at all. We wouldn't have survived Ascanio. We've been praying to us. Forget all our...
All right. Please divide them. I'll take care of...
Of course. Oh, finally.
Yes. I'd like to earnestly... I'd like to
Sure, but... Is it just Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilly trails? Paimon thinks so. Uh-oh. Now that we've seen... Every little thing! Fate is upon you! These super evil hilly... Hey! Seems like people are gathering over there. Oh, wonder what they're... Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He's scared. Oh, you mean with the magic he... Ahem.
Please, if you're... Wait. Who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on...
My name's Pa...
One sees. One descended from...
Our wishes?
Yet, it...
The Millilith don't really need to do shift. Reason be it didn't.
Chat.
Have you seen the map? I believe that now. They were watching him not long ago. Once it was boiled, Adepti met. Sure, you have to make.
Finally, a life full. Oh, after my feet. But then I turned to the mask. I can't. I'm so over.
What do you think? One's adherents may all think in other. Indeed.
Okay.
Oh? You need but ask. One. Now then, what are your... Indeed, so be it. But first...
What's that supposed...
The way of the...
What do we do? Paimon doesn't Oh, that's right. Well, Paimon, you don't even have a vision. Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good... Yep. Why don't we head over to one...
So, you'd like a copy of...
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? Did you hear... well, anyway. Really? What's so fishy about him? So, wait, Paimon thinks we should... Hey there, we'd like...
Huh. You're a...
This is the one! Let's...
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
Is about the Yakshas. Seems like a pretty... So, there used to... Do you think... The book says poisoned by... The book says all of which sound... Do you think those... Yep, Paimon So back to the matter. Now to head back to where this all started. All right, let's.
Flee at my command, foul demons! Flee! Why?
Uh-oh. Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble, and there are innocent bystanders. Yeah! Come in. Go!
Oh, I don't get it. What has the evil aura of these hilly churl?
Sigil of permission, huh? Now why does that sound right? No wonder he was able to.
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept. Were one but given another.
Well, as it.
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
So you were just bragging after all. We were right to be suspicious. Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up to us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down.
Toodaloo. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. Toodaloo.
We have put in much work of. If you ever have any questions about the realm within, you may ask me.
1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients. Toodaloo. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Toodaloo. Wanna come over for tea? Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. Toodaloo. Toodaloo. One client, 2 clients, 3 clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Wanna come over for tea? Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Toodaloo. Wanna come over for tea? Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Toodaloo. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Toodaloo. One client, two clients, three clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Wanna come over for tea? Toodaloo. One client, two clients, three clients. Toodaloo. Wanna come over for tea? Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. One client, two clients, three clients. Toodaloo. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
It's you.
I remember I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic.
Huh? He isn't, but you were...
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me.
Mutations? Karma? Does that mean... Yeah! Paimon remembers that Xiao is also... So... poor...
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred... All things are impermanent, and to exist is to... My comrades who have passed...
Oh...
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big...
No need. I'm used to fighting alone.
Well then...
Well, Come on then.
So, Xiao, you've been suffering from the bad karma? Ooh.
I will use the ritual. No, you must remain calm. Evil conquering! Useless. Worthless. 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 Here. Worthless. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Worthless.
Bane of all evil. That must be the power you got for being a vigilant yaksha, right? Paimon's just realized that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time too.
Star Snatcher. I am aware of no
So he is a fraud! Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
Useless. Worthless. Useless. Worthless. 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 Here. Worthless. Worthless. Here. Boring. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Boring. It is good that we came here. Now,
Ooh, Paimon!
an Adeptus who grants
As an Adeptus,
the Liyue of millennia ago. However feeble
oops. Oh,
Wait. If this continues, things may spiral out of even...
great minds think and it...
No.
Who said anything about...
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could... I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, but it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
Whoa. Now that's a real Adepti art for ya.
A ritual must be performed for this art.
Reduce the temperature. Oh, but as for the censer and the 7 lamps...
Do you know of the ancestor once you have found them?
The spirit soars the...
sorry to interrupt you, but...
Well, I'll be. A pair walk into...
We know it's...
For the dream troll... I have been in the perhaps as a...
Wow.
It matters not. They served little purpose here, in any case.
This censored... At least it isn't as run... So, next... Paimon thinks we've got all the ones we can use now. But let's see... Huh?
I presume...
It's that guy...
My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago. Now that you have taken the 7-star lamps and censer used in the mortal lingering, I was once a junior in the order. Today is the anniversary of my death. That aside, you were sent here.
So, you
I sense his all. I am.
Don't say that, Pervases.
Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the. I apologize. Birthdays are. The mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two. And please. If only I could taste some authentic grilled ticker fish once more. By wave and storm, I hunt for fish. By wind.
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. We should get going. But...
Have you gathered the item? This sensor and these lamps.
Oh, and
Pervasive. As I thought. Place the sensor in the mid. Yes, this will do. There are force Adepti arts. Failure to take this seriously could cause the technique to devour one's own butt.
Stop!
When offering the incense, meditation is to. Then we shall finally, if all goes well, Star Snatcher. If you have no other
Then we meditate. Paimon really doesn't. It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire one arrow each at the glowing parts, right?
As per our contract.
We finished the ritual! And...
Close enough. Leave the rest to me. You two get ready to greet him.
Where is one? Huh? You two look... What's with one's body? One feels light. Wait, an Adepti art? But as for the matter of one's present location, one could have... Wait, that must be it. One must indeed be in a...
There's no helping this guy, is there?
Huh? What is the meaning?
Alright, time to take him down.
Such impertinence. Where are one's followers when one needs them? Please stop. Yes, I do. Oh, I thought I was gonna die. Oh, how did I ever have the misfortune to meet you two? Please, Great Adepti, spare my life. I won't do this ever again, I swear it.
We did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti. He, however, is.
You deceive the masses with quackery. Masquerade as an adeptus. Exorcise demons without exterminating them. And display a callous lack of regard for life. One day, you will reap that which you have sown. For those who invite the infernal into their lives, there is no redemption.
You're...
Seems like Shell's got him scared stiff.
Oh, great Adeptus. Might I ask your name? It really is you. It's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the conqueror of demons, the vigilant Yaksha himself.
You know about Xiao?
Of course. To this day, I'm an avid... But ever since I discovered a sigil... At first, I was just imitating...
Huh. So does...
Yes. Thank... Please, allow me to swear this oath. I swear to turn away from evil.
I will remember your oath.
Thank you. 1,000...
He seemed very earnest when he... Oh, wait. We haven't got...
Star Snatcher. He signed in here under the name Wong Ping An. He's already checked out. Ah, yes!
Talking fish?
Well, anyway, you must be the traveler. Here's the letter.
How strange that come on, open. Huh? Seems like he actually, along with Paimon, hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time. Yeah. Phew. There you are! We got the sigil of...
You have my...
May I take your order?
one grilled ticker.
Certainly. We'll prepare...
Huh. No almond tofu this...
Ticker fish was Pervasi's favorite. I just wanted to... see...
Huh.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil. Was there anything else? I am accustomed to eating alone.
Uh-huh. And so... Go!
Howdy. Please, get straight on in.
Let me guess where you're from.
Toodaloo.
Following orders.
A new punching.
Hey,
Written in the stars.
Cut to the chase.
Need.
Speed of light.
everyone hold hands.
Shadows of fate.
Nowhere to hide. Don't blink.
I'm getting sick. Fate is upon you.
Speed of... hey!
I see everything.
Don't blink.
Delve into depth.
Incoming. Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
Decided by destiny.
Speed of light. Hey! Nowhere to hide. Don't blink.
I'll be back.
Next on the agenda.
I must leave no stone.
This is long overdue.
Higher, higher, hands on fire! Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Didn't see that coming.
Leave it all to me.
Let's play. For Rex Lapis.
No touching.
Think you can get away? Brace yourselves.
Steadiest.
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Access denied. I can fix this.
Yahoo!
Blaze over.
Leave it all to me.
Time for takeoff.
No touching.
I see everything. Let the show begin.
Speed of light. Yeah!
La, 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 la.
Written in the stars.
With sword comes shadow. Incoming.
Hey! Share my knowledge. Let's dance.
Cut to the time. Speed up light. Hey! Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
Next on the agenda. Access denied.
Brace yourself. Time to clean up. Steady as stone.
For Rex Lapis.
Here we go.
Think you can get away? Born of ice and frost.
I must leave no stone unturned. Steady as stone.
All hail. No touching. Born of ice and frost.
I'll catch up. Leave it all to time for takeoff.
This isn't good. Higher, higher, by fire. This is long overdue.
Yahoo!
No touching.
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
Here we go. Access denied. Phew. Time to go.
Let's play.
Think you can get away? Born of ice and frost.
Leave it all to...
Access denied. Blaze over.
Someone needs assistance.
Here we go.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
My reckoning has come. Speed of light. Yeah. Right idea. Wrong time.
Hey. Make yourselves at home.
Let the show begin.
Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. Yeah. This may turn a little. Oh, hi. Commit it to memory. Yeah. Sharing my knowledge. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Silly.
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. But the exam... it's just an...
What are they arguing about? It's quite a
Huh? You need but stand on this land at midnight. Looks like you got...
a wish ritual, right?
It's this guy called... I heard it directly from him.
His whole bed was filled with...
Of course, I'm sure the part about whether you believe it or not. If you're still feeling skeptical...
Really? Well, come on. Well, if it... Closer inspection.
Grasp the thought in mind.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me.
Incantation.
Junkichi is trying it out to be specific. I mean,
Mr. Shigeru, can you please? People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor... Anyway.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine?
The Omamori from the shrine take...
Look at you now.
Wait.
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to... No, it's most... As a fellow writer, I'll...
Look, Junkichi. Yes,
What's so surprising about...
Why don't we go to the... She's the expert.
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonder. Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just, actually.
No, not at all.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've gotta.
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since.
You two seem to have a good relationship with. Here's what happened. My Domon turned him away, but since his.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long. If it were me, I.
No, Lady Gu.
Oh, all right.
About. Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time. Our greatest wish is to.
Wait a minute. Now I'm a little confused.
Well, they're kinda two sides of.
Whatever. Let me ask you.
What?
Oh dear.
Lady Guji.
Miko, he seems really.
Okay, fine.
Yay, Miko!
Kato, whatever your name was. These two guests are trusted acquaintances.
Yeah!
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice?
Not at all. Never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around. It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist... Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about... Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too.
This feels all wrong.
All right, let's go.
Okay. What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems... Meditating?
Yeah, but that's not important.
This does pose a bit of a problem. Kato, whatever your name was.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Miko, what about us?
Are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as...
Huh? Debt collectors? But, it sounds like yo...
Well, yes.
Huh? But
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out.
Wait, what?
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day. Some training regimen, that is. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain.
Hey there, we've come...
Oh, you mean...
Yeah, we heard... We're not here to...
Oh, you've come to the right... I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water. Mesmerizing to watch.
Is Shingo...
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning.
Any other details to share? We've heard that
I definitely... But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village.
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head...
Lady Guji, esteemed ex... I found my brother. He's at the waterfall.
As much as I'd prefer to...
Look.
So this is you... Hey, listen!
Woohoo! How's that? Can you feel? Found your own school. Ha! So I can't take any more. I'm gonna... Yohei.
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's going for...
Huh? Who?
He stood up!
No, don't come any Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to... The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that...
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know? But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came... Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death... Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed, and yet 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping...
But,
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth, but after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will... Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and look, after my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But because I was worried that if that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Nara?
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my...
My, look at you with your ingenious... Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed...
You're right, you're right. We were...
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
It's the spirit!
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save
Miko!
We do not... But you, little one. Just a quick fight and...
Come on.
He's coming!
No touching.
Taste my flame.
Come on, focus.
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
He disappeared. But, well, hi.
We can talk about it.
Shingo, are you alright?
Yohei, I had the weirdest... I dreamed that I wasn't... I thought we could finally... I was terrified.
Shingo.
Yes. And had we not come to your rescue, your life would...
Thank you, Lady Guji.
All right, take him to get some. He will experience a high fever. But at this point, I would...
Yes, we understand now.
Thank you, Lady. We'll be on our way then.
Miko, would they really have lost their... And if so, why the heck...
Oh, they would have been... I had to scare them a little, though.
So, what was it?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
Paimon's got...
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Fair enough. But...
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then, you exhausted its strength by fighting it, so it disappeared. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord. Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. Still, the experience may...
Well, the main thing is...
All right, seems like we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation?
Actually...
Human beings...
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantation... But who wrote this book? What do you think, Traveler? Well...
Lady Yai!
Kuroda?
I'm here to report...
Let me see. What?
Yes! Overall bestseller, read one book.
Both of you, back here now!
Miko? What is it? You have a
Things just got serious. A A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is an all-round... Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. I have to come up with a counterplan.
Huh? How is this our...
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't... Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma...
Wait! What just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but...
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on, I'm going to head back and make some preparations.
Toodaloo. Wanna come over for tea? Toodaloo. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! One client, two clients, three clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Toodaloo. Wanna come over for tea? Toodaloo. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo!
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. One client, two clients, three clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. Toodaloo. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. Toodaloo. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
Alright, Miko, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal?
I'll give you a hint. Oh, wow. Wrong.
Yeah! Wait!
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is in bending over backwards trying to walk.
Okay, yeah, that would be...
Well, I've read the book contains many. I think that's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? So what we're smash our. Incidentally,
Wait, Miko.
I did say that anyway. I'll be at
The key to when to use good illustrations can. There's a saying that lighten up the illustrations in.
I've been reading light novels these days, though. Not only is it a.
I'll be honest. In most traditions, by contrast, the protagonist.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realize. and Shinojo! Guess they must. Anyway, let's go say hi. Hi, Ippei. Hi,
Oh, it's you. I was just ordering some clothes.
You know these two as well?
Yes, they helped me and Master. What about you?
Also a chance encounter.
So we all know each other.
Not exactly. We've only just met. We both came here to order somehow we ended up on the
It's
Oh, yeah! That's old news, though.
We have reason to suspect that
Wow, that's great!
Of course, this is just personal.
I was instructed to...
They're both preparing for a bet.
Lady Hiragi has...
This is wonderful!
What's wrong? Oh, don't mind me.
Right? I think so.
Yes, but we shouldn't let ourselves... Now, if they sent me out to...
Shinoju doesn't look like he's taking...
Sorry, I'm ashamed to be so out of sorts at...
Are you worried about their...
Not exactly, it's...
I get what you mean, I really do. We need...
What should we do?
I don't know. That seems a bit rude.
Right! If I ask...
I don't think...
It's fine.
I see.
Let's go to the Kamisato...
Wanna come over for tea?
Okay, well, I'm gonna end it. Thanks for anyone who watched. So.